Heyo! We had a pretty good Tainted Eden run, I have to say. I'm pretty pleased about it. Now, I could unlock the Keeper. But I kind of don't want to do greedier mode again, I'm sorry. I, you know... We had enough fun for now, I think. You know what's interesting? We didn't do Jacob and Izo Mother. So... Another risky one, but let's give it a try. I mean... Again, you have to do it eventually. Oh, he got, like... blocked for a second. Oh yeah, but I actually want to use my controller for this one because I know my keyboard sometimes cannot handle the multiple like key presses at the same time, which is like, I don't know, apparently not something we figured out like 20 years ago, it seems. It doesn't matter who gets this, because both of them gets the speed up. And I'm trying to think what's really my strategy with Jacob and Izo, but I'll be honest, I think it's another character. I don't really have a strategy. I just like kinda try to keep alive the one who is closer to dying and then eventually build up both of them, which is, I'm gonna be real with you, isn't really the best strategy. It doesn't really work out 90% of the time, and even when it does, it kinda doesn't. Like it's a very tough strategy to build. Now, who gets the bombs again? I don't think it matters that much. Maybe later, who's like closer to the spider baby transformation? That doesn't really do that much, but who knows? Maybe it will help or whatever. But yeah, I think Jacob and Izo are like a fine character. I have fun with them for sure, but they are also like, you know, stating the obvious pretty hard to dodge with. Money, nice. And it can be very tricky to manage this character overall. Like you know, you can make the mistake where you like try to make Izo, for example, very strong, but because of that he doesn't get any HP, and he kind of becomes like this glass canyon that just causes trouble. Now, Mr. Me or Jar of... I think you gotta go with Mr. Me, because you can maybe get this for free. Nope, you can't. But it might be good to get some devil deals, you know? Like, again, I think it might be beneficial to make this character pop as soon as we can. Or by characters, I guess. It's probably not such a bad idea to do so. You know what? Oh my god. Of course it's true. That's the other thing about this character, that I just don't know how it happens all the time. But it's always the character as the least HP, the one who gets hit the most, and I just don't get it. How that is possible. You take it. And I guess you take this too, because you're closer to dying again, even though we might lose the good deals. Let's try searching for a secret room here. Unlucky. Alright. We cannot get another charge, I think, so let's just leave. It's, you know, it sucks for the Jar of Flies, but I have hope in Mr. Me that it's gonna work out eventually. Now, this is an even worse situation though, mind you, because now I kinda have to protect both of my bows, because one of them doesn't have a blue heart and the other one just doesn't have anything else. So that's a bit annoying. Luckily this wasn't a hard room for us. There we go. Bloodshot Eye is not really something I look for. Honestly, I think you should take Bloodshot Eye because maybe you can get something good. Okay, I guess both of you have like bombs now that do something, so that's okay. Not really interesting, to be fair. But the 5+ bombs are actually pretty good, to be honest with you. We can try for a secret room here and around here, I think. No such thing. I don't want to check out the store, but of course the Devil Deal enjoys. Well, we're just gonna do the Devil Deal first. The Devil Deal enjoys the Me 6 priority, if that makes sense. Since, you know, not spending an HP is much better than not spending some money. Even if we have HP and don't really have money. Or we can just lose it. And not worry about this conversation for now. Yep. It's just another item that doesn't really matter. 2 of clubs. Might as well.
2 of clubs.
And you can take this. I don't care. Yeah, so very unlucky start. I don't know, we'll see, I guess. You know, you can't really do anything about it. Is the thing. Life goes on. We can go in here. Maybe we teleport to the... I was hoping. Store was very far away too, huh? Interesting. I mean, it would be nice to get Diplopia. There we go. You never know what items you can double. Like, imagine we can double like the next item room that has like Ipecac, for example, or Mom's Knife, and then we can just give Mom's Knife to both guys. That would be freaking awesome. Now again, I'm going for survival. I'm not going for... I wanted to say not having fun, but that's like pause. Like, I'm having fun with the game. But, you know, if I get Mom's Knife, I'm not gonna go for like, let's make this run look very pleasing. I'm just gonna go for fucking Mom's Knife because, you know, it is Mom's Knife. What else to say? Very stinky room. We managed. Luckily. I appreciate the heart, thank you. But this is certainly not a room we want to double, I think. I mean, we kind of need the soul heart for protection. Lazarus Rex is the joke. If I diplopia this room, I would feel something horrendous. Let's just say that. It wouldn't feel good. I guess what I'm trying to say. Oh, way to go, guys. Okay, we have Mr. Me6 ready. I wouldn't mind looking at the store. There we go. I also wouldn't mind getting the white fire actually for the rooms because I don't really want to lose more blue hearts. And also, don't forget, you need to pick up the knife piece. That's right, you need the knife piece, sir. Please. I cannot kill this guy. There we go. Now you pick this up. You know what? You use this. Pause of Steel, nice! Good job, Izhao. I know you could do it. Sure. We can give it a try. Oh, there we go. How nice. very uncomfortable room once again. We managed. I've been saying managed a lot, I've noticed. It's kind of fun to say it, I guess, manage. It's a pretty good word. One of my favorite English words now. Okay, we wanna touch the fire, do one room on the mirror dimension. The secret room is probably here. Yes. Few money, that's okay. And do one more room just so we have a full charge. Then touch the fire again. So we have protection against the boss, which is like a pretty risky move, don't get me wrong, but I genuinely think it's for the better. Like, look how confident we are here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, also we can check this out. Ah, we could have then just done this room. Damn it. How unfortunate. It's fine. We still have an extra room on the other side if we, for whatever reason, needed it. But I don't think that will be necessary. Alright, let's see who we get here. It's the clog. It should be fine. We can go behind the poop, right? Like, there's no way this guy kills us. Except if we destroy the poop. Oh yeah, and we also have like these amazing bombs. Look at that. What a life. Alright. Let's get the devil deal. Pageant boy does not interest me right now. Holy cow. Now listen. This is very interesting. Also, I don't know what I'm doing with my microphone. Sorry if it like made some weird noises. I had to sit up. What do you do? Charges with damage dealt. Receive for 5 seconds. I don't want you. But lots of money. Spooky is you know, not bad. I wouldn't mind getting Guppy. So what I'm gonna do is I try to snatch this. That's unfortunate. I mean... Yeah. How do I? Okay. You're gonna take this. And you're gonna pick this up too, because I think that will give you 2 Guppy items. Honestly, you take this, the money doesn't matter, and then you can just take this for free, I guess, even though I don't really care about this item, to be honest. Let's pick up the money, let's put down the bombs before anything insane happens. Not really the shop, or sorry, not shop, not really the devil deal I was expecting, but... And you know, it could have been better, but I think it's okay. I think we can work with this. And maybe Berserk is like gonna be fine, though out. It's gonna do much for us, but who knows, maybe. Alright. Like, at least they are not gonna get close to us, and I think that's a pretty good thing already. I guess you should pick it up just in case. Plus I think we have 2 Guppy items. Kinda. So I'm also pleased about that. I think it counts as 2, at least it should. Knowing this game's logic. You can also donate just a fuck ton of money if you need to. Honestly, might not be a bad idea to... Oh. To increase that idiot's range up a bit. Sorry, not range, but luck up a bit. But we'll see. Oh, we have restock. Hold on, hold on. My brain is turned on. This run might have what it takes. Now, sure, I guess, again, it doesn't really matter who has it or if we have it at all. It might come in handy accidentally, but I don't know. Alright, what will happen now? Oh, just gonna be annoying, I guess. Oh, I guess you can use it as protection. Don't be too rude to the item necessarily. It might be actually pretty good. Because we can well, we're gonna lose our DPS. It also does like pretty good damage if we get the chance, but it also like dodges or well hits back. What is it called? Tears. So might not be a bad item actually. Now the HP question. We are here. You're gonna take it, even though the other person has like less HP. Yeah. It's tough. It's not a good place to be in. Now I have an insane plan. I'm gonna go ghost mode again and try to beat the boss on the next floor. If it works out, I'm gonna be very happy. If it's not, then it is what it is. I guess we can see what type of floor it is and then maybe plan a bit ahead if we want to do it or not. So it is the ash pit. I'm also gonna wanna go in here, I guess. Okay. Let's give it a try. I was afraid it's gonna be you, but... At least we can fly. No, what do you mean? I shot back the thing. Oh, and what the fuck am I? Who am I? What is happening? Oh, I'm Lazarus. Well, it is what it is. I'm Lazarus with a cross, which I have no clue what it means. To be fair. Like, if I get out of the ghost form, I'm just dead. Or do I have 1 HP that I just cannot see? Because if I just died, it's gonna be fucking hilarious. Alright, let's see. Oh, I have half an heart. Okay. Well, my gamble didn't work out as I wanted it to work out, which is fair. We do have a pretty decent... Well, who am I kidding? This character doesn't have anything. Like, look at these items, man. What do we have? Fucking Bozo? We have Bozo? What the fuck am I gonna do with that shit? Let's just find the item room and then hope for something great. Oh, never mind. Oh my god, this was such a pain on so many levels. I mean, maybe if we get to the store, maybe we would have had a chance, but the early items were really not that strong, sadly. The idea was kinda neat, but it didn't give the DPS that we needed, I think, by that point, so meh. It is what it is, life goes on. Might as well beat the boss here, though. Larry Jr. should not be a problem. Then who knows, again, like... This character is not quite my tempo. Oh, you beast, you trickster. You thought you can get me with that, huh? And you have to wake up pretty early in the morning. Okay, dude, can we be on like one part? That works for me too. Alright, size down. You take it. We will worry about that pill later. But what the hell happened? You need like 2 hits? You need like 2 hits? Yeah, yeah. There we go. Let's see the store now. This Jar of Flies is back. Maybe we should have gone with you, Jar of Flies. Maybe that was our first mistake. And now you're here to taunt us. You are like, hey, if you use me, then you would have like some damage. The fucking Mystics who decided not to do anything. Perhaps I was too harsh on you. Hey. There we go. Let's check this out. Oh my god, it's always a fucking spy. Oh, and this idiot got hit too. Oh my god, it's all falling apart immediately. And we didn't even see the item room yet. Really loving the bombs today, huh? If it was the Bomberman, I would have burst out laughing. I like imagined it's gonna be the Bomberman. I'd be like, oh, dude, like, come on. This is ridiculous. All right, I found pills. I mean, we have to go to the art floor, so might as well. Do Penny. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. I don't really have a prediction for this run so far. I mean, our HPs are pretty bad. Our Devil Deal chances are pretty bad. For sure. Not looking so hot. I wanted to talk about this yesterday, I think. Yeah, yesterday. So the European Union figured that we should like bring back the plastic bottles. Even though, I'm a bit mad about this because I already was like collecting, the plastic separately from the non-plastic things. But now the union figured, hey, what if you just did that but with like plastic bottles separately, so like plastic bottles are like their own thing now. And I was like, sure, whatever, might as well. And the reason I guess we are doing this is because they added like a 50 Hungarian forint. I don't know if it's like a government thing now or if it's still the union. But every plastic bottle like has 50 half plus on it. That if you like, bring back to the machine, you get like that 50 half back, and you can decide if you donate it or like, buy it off or whatever. You get the idea. And I'm so mad because now there's like one thing that there is like a corner in your house that is just like plastic bottles, because you're not gonna do that every week, man. Like, come on. Especially because here comes the other thing. Other people not bring it back, and just if you go down, you have to wait for like an hour. Best scenario like 30 minutes. Now today was an exception because it is like working hours, and today the other half only took me like 5 minutes because only one person was in front of me. But yesterday it did take me like 30 minutes, and oh boy, it was not a fun experience. So that it's one thing that there are like 5 to 10 people in front of you who also have like at least one garbage bag full of plastic bottles that they need to bring back. There are usually 2 machines here. Lucky for me, I managed to go on the day where one of them wasn't working. So, I was like, it is what it is, life goes on. But then, the other fun part happened where the other system got full, or like the other machine got full, right? No. So, what can you do? You go and tell the workers that like, hey, the thing is full. So they, you know, they clear the backside. I don't know what it's called really. They clear that part. And then, oh, that's unfortunate. And then we waited for like 10 minutes. There was like only one person in front of me by this point, mind you. So I was like pretty annoyed that I've been here for like 15 minutes and nothing is happening, and now the whole system is dying. Whatever. I'll give it one more try. The whole system is dying. So we went back again that like, hey, even though the thing is clear, we still cannot use it. So a guy came and did the cleaning manual, but the cleaning manual is just like it telling you what to do, and then it just asks you, hey, did you actually do it? And then if you say yes, it just believes you apparently. Which is very funny to me that there is this thing that has like a fuck ton of sensors that's like, hey, is this thing clean? We sense that it's not, so we're gonna ask you to clean it. But if you say it's clean, then we're just gonna believe you, sure, like, you know. What can we do, man? We, you know, just a robot, basically. So that's very funny to me, first things first. But then, the first machine still didn't work after the quote-unquote cleaning. The second did, so I could, like, bring back my shit in, like, you know, after like 30 minutes passed overall of my time. But then, it was very weird again, because by the time I finished, the second machine next to me started working out of like thin air. Like, you know, that made me a bit angry, a bit annoyed. I should say I wasn't really angry. I just was like, huh, I really needed to wait out this so this motherfucker can work at the like last second, you know. But then I went for the round 2 today because we just had so many plastic bottles, because, you know, we had like some come-togethers, I think English uses that phrase, at here, and you know, I just had to like get rid of it, I guess you could put it that way. So yeah, not a fun experience, and especially again like the like if you go around like before 9 AM or after 4 PM, I would say it's literally like, there was one time where it took me like 45 minutes just to like bring back a small garbage bag of shit. It is like not a fun time. I don't know, you take it. See if I care. So yeah, and again, it's like one of those things that makes me mad, because I already was doing this shit. I already played these games, right? I already selected the plastic garbage separately. The whole, okay, so this is gonna be a longer rant than I originally wanted to it, but like, this is something that's been bothering me for like, well, probably years now, ever since they decided that plastic or like removing the plastic straws are a good idea. Because okay, I get it, you know, I feel bad for the turtles too, don't get me wrong. I don't want them to suffer for something that's like humanity's fault big time. They didn't really deserve that. However, my problem is that, is this really the first step we have to do to like save nature? I fucked this one up. Like, you know, what about the fucking like factories, for example, in you know, like China or I don't know what, it's, you know, the places that just like let the, I don't know, like restaurants that let the, you know, plastic just rot away here and there. Why fucking plastic straws are the most important thing to get rid of? And you know, you could say, oh yeah, but like you can replace them with pop paper straw. No man, that's not replacing, that's just like being happy about something worse. Replacing would be if you like stopped eating meat and then, you know, started eating like more vegetable or mushroom or something. Tofu, for example. That's replacing. This shit... Ah, man, this is just like being happy that someone, like, you know, fucks you in the butt, basically. I do want that. Oh, no! Oh, that was the previous run, right. Oops. Like, generally, like, one of the worst things I think humanity... Okay, I'm not gonna say that because it's clearly a lie, but it's one of the most annoying things of the 2020s, I would say. That's like, hey, it used to be better, but now we decided it fucking sucks now. Now, I'm not allowed to use that item again, I think, because it, like, can corrupt the save file, so good. Or I remember, like, things or people saying that it, like, could do that. I'm just gonna do this before both of you lose an HP. There we go. Wow, what a... what a great run once again. Very excited to see where this one goes. Oh my god, what are you doing, man? Why do these people attract the shots? I don't get it. I don't freaking get it, dude. Don't be separated because I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna become the Joker. Fine. Get me out of here. Like, you know, it's like the same thing to me where... let me think, because I'm pretty sure something similar happened in my school. Where, you know, there were like a bullying problem that's like, oh, this, like, you know, the bigger people like bully everyone. And then your teacher like kind of fucks you down or like, you know, tells you to shut the fuck up when you bring up the topic or something. Because whatever made up reason, basically, like, you know, you can think of anything that's like, oh, you shouldn't go there because of course they're gonna bully you if you like give them a reason to bully you, or oh yeah, but you also bullied, so like you know, like some bullshit, and then you're like, oh okay, I guess then it's fine if the big people do it because I don't know, I bullied someone when I was like, you know, I didn't know it's a bad thing. Yeah, sure, whatever, that makes sense. You get the idea. You probably had something similar in school. It's kind of crazy to think about this, by the way. I don't know if like, I assume most people have this realization as they grow up. For me, it was, I think, like late. Okay, so it started in like late primary school, like 8th grade, 7th grade, and it ended in high school, where I had to realize that most of the teachers are well, not most of them, but like many of the teachers are like kind of just fucking stupid. And then in retrospect, if you think about the teachers you had as a kid, you are like, damn, I really let a person teach me how to, like, you know, write or something, who has no idea about how life is. That like, you know, weirds me out, at least, is, you know, what I'm gonna say about my perspective. Like, you know, I talked about this, I think, on stream, but I did have a teacher who said that people are turning gay because they watch too much adult content and they get bored of it. And that's why they start watching, like, gay adult content, and then it just makes them gay, and I'm like, who the fuck comes up with this shit? Like, what do you mean? It's like... do you, or like, does this mean that she, like, just, you know, will get bored of her husband, for example, and then she's just gonna be like, oh, yeah, I wanna break up, I'm lesbian now because I'm tired of being in a heterosexual relationship? Like, make it make sense, dude. And I don't think it was like even the worst or like the most stupid thing she really said, mind you. It was one of the bigger ones, don't get me wrong, but I think this is like still low level, if that makes sense. Like, there are much worse things I've heard in that school, just in general, but also by her for sure. So let's kill this poop, so we have full HP. Thank you. And then you think about back to these people and you're like, damn, this person was like, you know, a big part of my life back then, because, you know, I saw them every day, they taught me, you know, those things. And then, you know, you think about the other teachers you have, and you are like, yeah, some of them, I get them. I get, like, why they would, like, I don't know, like, you see that they enjoy teaching, but they don't really talk to their colleagues. They don't really, holy cow! They don't really, like, wanna talk to the students, like, you know, hey, what's up, guys? How was the weekend? Blah, blah, blah. They just, like, wanna get over the job. And, you know, as a kid, you are like, oh, boo. What a boringest teacher or something, even though he teaches good, you know, because he's not like, hey, guys, how is Fortnite, boys? Like, you know, he doesn't do that. He's just like, okay, so open up the page and then let's talk about this topic for a second. But then, I don't know, dude, I'm like, damn, honestly, I would prefer if my, or like, I do prefer when my college teachers are just like straight to the point. Like, of course, it, like, you know, if someone you like or enjoy their presence, you wouldn't mind, like, knowing more about themselves or whatever. Knowing them as a person, but at the same time, I'm kinda just like, yeah, just, you know, let's do our work and then leave each other alone, right? Oh, whoa, 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 what was this move? Oh my god, that move fucked me up so bad. Get exploded back. I don't know. That was so weird. You take this. Tears up. Nice, nice, nice. You need the tears up. Let me take a sip. I did pick up the knife piece, okay. I give anything. Okay, so I think I would talk with my students because I'm like, I do like talking, I guess. You may have noticed from this from these videos or streams, I guess. But so, like, you know, I was tutoring once. Wait, I already bought an item there, huh? Oh, it was piggy bank. I was tutoring once, and you know, my boss said that, like, you know, like, don't tell the children that, oh yeah, we're gonna like play Minecraft after school, okay, or something like that, because, you know, that's like kinda inappropriate and pretty weird. And I was like, yeah, I don't really want to. And yeah, even though when they like tried, when they were like, hey, you know, you said you have Minecraft, do you wanna play with us? I just said, no, I just have to study a fuck ton, you know how high school is. They had no idea, they were like 5 years younger than me. Ah! I don't even know what I tried to do there, man. I was just like, I gave up hope. Oh, did I even try another one? Honestly not. Like, if the next run succeeds, it's gonna be like almost 2 hours long, I think. So I think I'm just gonna call it here. But let me finish this thought process first. So, like, you know, in general, I was like pretty uncomfortable, and, you know, let that be like children, or even if they were like people at my age, which was like what, 17 or 18, even then I would have been like, yeah, I don't know, man, like it's you know, it's pretty weird that yeah, like, yo, cool shit, fun stuff, and then, you know, we are at school and I'm like, oh, so, you know, why don't you understand this shit? Are you stupid? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. All right, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.